such large numbers on a Sunday. The team Selfiee is very, very grateful to all of you. Thank you. Selfiee is a very, very important film to us at Dharma and all the producers that are presenting Selfiee to all of you today. The first look, the trailer, will be out as we speak, and we're very, very excited. It's an adaptation of an absolutely outstanding film, but we believe we have made a very unique, individualistic film on our own. Now, there is no film that actually is complete without the cast and crew. And ladies and gentlemen, we have all the illustrious members of our cast, crew, our producers, our absolutely maverick producers with us today. And I'd like to bring them all on stage and do an introduction with them before we show you the first viewing of the first trailer and first unit out for our film Selfiee. May I please first call the ladies. May I please call our leading ladies first. Nushrratt Bharucha, ladies and gentlemen. And Diana Penty. Our illustrious leading ladies in Selfiee, welcome to the trailer launch. All right, come. Namaskar and hello from everyone. May I please call the filmmaker of Selfiee. This is his third film, ladies and gentlemen. His first two films have been big successes, been applauded, acclaimed and loved. And we are hoping with Selfiee, he scores a glorious hat trick. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Raj Mehta. Selfiee is the coming together of two unparalleled forces on celluloid. Seeing their passion, the energy, their combat energy has truly been an experience for the filmmaker and for the entire team of Selfiee. May I please call an actor who I have deep amount of love and regard for, has worked with us at Dharma Productions, but you have never seen him in an avatar like this. Please bring it on for none other than Emraan Hashmi. Yeah. All right. We worked with him. We love him. The entire company loves him. He truly is a force to reckon with. Has literally been one of our favorite work experiences right through at Dharma Productions. And his last two films with us have been thunderous hits. One of them was with Raj Mehta himself. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome none other than superstar Akshay Kumar. Yeah. All right, this is the team we have just... all right. We have the glorious team here, and before I invite our illustrious producers and partners, just a quick tete-a-tete with our cast. The girls, I believe you gave some really strong Selfiee advice to the two men. Is that true?
I don't think I can give advice to Akshay sir because he doesn't need any. But Emraan, yeah, I think we...
I'm terrible with Selfies.
Yeah.
He did teach them
I've probably taken only 4 in my entire life.
Definitely.
You've taken only 4 selfies, like me. I'm not much of a...
Like, the face isn't changing, so
No,
what are you gonna
I
just
don't
keep
take. That's why I
taking
don't like
selfies?
taking
Yeah,
selfies
exactly.
at all. It's really not my thing. Diana, did you give any glorious advice and inputs to these illustrious gentlemen?
I was trying to get them to pout like you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, my pout has its own trademark.
I know,
So
so you have to
you
teach us
please
today.
take some permission before you try any of those pout tricks. Raj, as I said, your third film in a row. Both films have got abundant love. Are you stressed, nervous, anxious, excited, or all the above?
I'm very nervous, Karan, and very excited as well. Also, the second opportunity to work with Akshay sir, which is just I mean, what a privilege this is. So I'm very excited. We had a great time shooting the film. And yeah, I can't wait for everyone to see the trailer now.
And we can't wait for the world to see your third film, and we hope you score that hat trick for us.
Thank you.
Imran, you play a very interesting, unique role. You play the role of an RTO officer, as the poster suggests. Now, are you a good driver yourself?
So I've stopped driving in Bombay actually.
Okay.
I can't handle the traffic.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I try not to. If I do drive, it's early in the morning or late in the night.
Oh, God. You know, I used to drive till I was 18, and I still remember this tiny story. I'd gone to fetch, at 20, when I was 20, I went to fetch Shah Rukh Khan to drive him to Film City because Adi said, bring him or he'll never come on time. I used to drive a Maruti 800. So he got down and he said, Teri gaadi hai na? I said, main tere saath chalta hu. So I said, okay, theek hai. So he got into the car with me. 3 minutes later, Shah Rukh said, roko, 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 abhi gaadi roko. Kone mein park karo. So I said, kya hua? He said, just get out right now. So he got out, he got into the driving seat and he looked at me and he said, you will never drive again.
Are you driving too fast or too slow?
He said, people will die, you will die. He got to Filmistan Studios, he called up my father from the landline and he said, please get him either a car or make him come in a taxi because he can't drive. So when I told Akshay that I can't drive, he was very surprised because I really can't and I shouldn't.
You have a license or not? You don't have it or not?
We'll talk about this later.
Okay.
Because I think that the very mudda of the film actually will come through. Very nice, Akshay, that you're here. You wore my clothes and came. I love it. I'm very excited. You're really in the pink of health today. How does it feel?
I've always been.
Yes.
I've always been.
So
And,
tell me, Akshay, how was the experience for you?
Well, it's a very, very different kind of a story. Different. I've never played like an actor in a film, and it's been a great experience working with this man here. Wonderful man, wonderful actor. And the first time I worked with him,
Very surprised.
No.
Why look so surprised?
No, because I thought he was
Like,
pointing at me
wonderful man.
first, and he just skipped to me and went straight to
Emraan, wonderful man.
You are a wonderful man, Imran. You know that.
you so
I've
much,
said it to
Karan.
you on a number of occasions. But in many ways, Akshay, you were this mega star on set, and you know you made this film come true and happen. This is a film that I remember you seeing, and more about that later. We're going to talk about how it all began. But you had tremendous faith in this very unique story. You led it. You've seen it come through. What has your experience been on set?
my experience with Raj has always been great. We had such a big hit, and thanks to him, he gave us good news, and it was with Dharma also. So my experience working with, you asked about Raj, right?
No,
About generally.
Raj would be the experience he was director.
So it's been, I think it was more like a flow of water. Everything just went quickly, fast. We were in Bhopal, we shot the whole film there, and we didn't even realize it. It was very hot that time. I think the temperature was near 45, 40. And but we never realized it. It was such a good experience. And Raj, देखो मैं एक बात बताना चाहता हूँ. तेरे साथ काम करके ना बहुत मजा आता है. बहुत easy going आदमी है तू, easy going director है. तेरे को कुछ कोई किसी चीज़ का ऐब नहीं है. तू अपने आप निकल जाता है ऐसे ही. और यही चीज़ जो तेरी है कमाल की है वो फिल्म के अंदर नजर आएगी. अब आप लोग ट्रेलर देख लीजिए. बहुत बकवास सुन ली मेरी.
मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा हाँ जी बिल्कुल. I just wanted to say the journey, which is the most important part of every film, has everything to do with the final product. It was Feb 2020 when Akshay called me, and we had such a brilliant collaboration in the past, and I feel like Akshay is a member of the Dharma family in every which way. And he called me, he said, एक picture है, ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस नाम है, इसमें पृथ्वीराज जो सुपरस्टार है वो सुपरस्टार का रोल निभा रहा है, and you must see it. So I saw it and I called in and I said, this is amazing. I've never seen a film that is this unique. And I knew Prithvi. I've had the pleasure of interacting with Prithvi many a time. We've had many, many creative chats and we've been friends for very many years. And the idea to collaborate with him just seemed like the most exciting because I have such tremendous regard for this mega star, not just of Malayalam cinema, now of Hindi, Indian cinema, who actually came on board with us as a producer, as a collaborator, and has been the most amazing positive energy for us. I'd like to invite the superstar himself, Prithviraj Sukumaran.
मुझे कहते हैं शेर
And no, I will eventually. Many forces make a creative artist, and one such force happens to be Prithvi's wife. May I please invite our producer on Selfie, Ma'am Supriya Menon.
जंगल मेरा मुझे कहते हैं शेर
Creative energies are always in abundance. Please welcome producer on the film, Mr. Listen Stephen.
जंगल मेरा मुझे कहते हैं शेर
And last but not the least, for the very first time, collaborating on a mainstream film as an album, making their debut with us, we feel very, very proud to invite Mr. Anshul Garg from Play Desi Music Factory. And I said this will be his first mainstream film album, and it gives us great pride and pleasure that the collaboration is with none other than Anshul himself. Supriya, let me start with you. I remember we've had interactions with the company and making Driving License was a very special film to all of you. And of course, it was like giving your baby in someone else's arms, you know, and so that, how was that feeling when you actually were collaborating with all of us? And what was your first instinct or first thought?
You said it was like giving our baby to someone else, but we were giving it in very able arms of Dharma. So we were very excited, very happy to collaborate with all the partners who are on stage today. And Driving License for us was a big hit. It was our second film in our repertoire of films of Prithviraj Productions. And we couldn't think of a better star cast. And to collaborate with Akshay sir himself on our first Hindi film, it doesn't get bigger than this.
And why I wanted to speak to you about this is because you're able hands, because the hands are never able unless there's a mothership hand. And that's why the very last force I'd like to call on stage is one of our closest collaborators. He's one of my dearest friends and has been a force to stand with right through Dharma Productions, through our lows and highs, has been Star Studios. Please welcome none other than Bikram Dugal. Star Studios and Dharma Productions go a long way. In fact, very recently, we had a mammoth hit in 2022 with Brahmastra, and we're hoping to follow that through. I was just speaking to Supriya ma'am about, you know, her energy and instinct about, handing her film, her baby to us into able hands, as I said, but this is the mothership hand to actually hand it to. And long-standing relationship with Madhavan sir we all have, so it feels like a family endeavor right now. What do you think, Bikram?
No, absolutely, Karan. What can I say? So many fabulous, successful films we made with Dharma Productions, with you, with Akshay Paji. It just feels like this is, I hope, that what we are feeling about this film being that drama that we feel is successful, and audiences will feel the same.
Yes.
It seems like it's a continuation of that journey with so many of the partners we have worked with. And first time working with Raj Mehta, who's had an illustrious 2 films that you spoke.
Yes.
A great relationship with Prithviraj, with Star Studios. So I hope this continues and everybody loves
So
the
it really
film.
feels like it's organically come
It's
together.
organically come together,
Yes.
like everybody coming together, more like family than
Yes,
anything else.
that's what I believe. Prithvi, not only have you been the mega star portraying the part that Akshay will be portraying in the Hindi adaptation. I say adaptation with a lot of stress because this is completely Raj Mehta's version of Selfie. How did that feel? And when you've seen the trailer, the rushes, what did that feel when you saw our depiction of the film?
So, I mean, as someone who's been very closely associated with developing the original material, I kind of know from where it began and how it took the form of Driving License and where it is today with Selfie. Full credit to Raj for having seen the original and then thought this film is possible from that source material.
Yes.
That requires a lot of talent. And to be able to tell a story in a different fashion, but still retain the core elements of it, still make you feel what the original made you feel.
Right.
Maybe even in an enhanced fashion. The person who wrote the original Sachi is no longer with us today, was one of my closest friends in the industry. I'm sure if Sachi saw Selfiee, he would be very proud. So thank you, Raj, for doing that firstly. And one person that I have to absolutely pick out and thank is Akshay sir, because he is the person with which this journey actually began. I called him, I knew Akshay sir from long back, so I called him one day and I said, sir, there's this film of mine that I'd like you to watch, because I believe it's a story that needs to be told everywhere in the country. He said, okay, I'll see the film, and when can I call you? And I said, sir, call me anytime. It's very dangerous to say anytime to Akshay sir, because,
Yes.
because that anytime can start from 4 a.m. Yeah, so I was on the treadmill or something the next day. I was working out when I got a call, and he said, hey, Prithvi, this is Akshay. I want to do it. And I have to tell you, sir, the breathlessness was not just the excitement, it was also the workout. So yeah, I mean, it was Akshay sir's that decision that set the ball rolling. And Karan and Dharma handheld us all through the process. We can't claim to have done a lot on this film except stand by Raj's and Karan's vision, and to believe in Akshay sir, Emraan, Nushrratt, Diana, and the whole team. And we are very, very proud that we are here today representing two production houses from Kerala, Prithviraj Productions and Magic Frames. For us, this day and this moment is way bigger than just the launch of a new film. We hope to be able to associate with pan-Indian content in the future. And thank you, Karan, and thank you to everyone on stage.
So exciting. Like when you say pan-India, the coming together is happening as we speak. Prithvi is here on this platform as producer with us, standing tall, while he shoots with Akshay for Bade Miyan Chote Miyan. It doesn't get bigger, better, and more pan-India than that. I think that deserves a huge round of applause.
Thank you.
Just the coming together of forces. Sir, I hope you think our frames are as magical as your company resonates.
If he is to speak, I'll have to do an English translation.
No, but I think his excitement in his eyes is a language of its own.
Absolutely.
And I think we see that, we respect that, and we're very humbled and privileged to have you
Listen,
on board
Stephen
with us.
is a landmark producer in Malayalam cinema because he produced one of the most important films in the new wave of Malayalam cinema called Traffic when he was 22.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, so he's quite the inspiration for all of us young producers in the
Yes,
industry.
well,
Yeah.
I look forward to collaborating with you on many more films and content. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. Anshul, this is a strong alliance. We're happy that we're coming together. We're so happy that your very first mainstream film, and already your music label has had such thunderous success, has really been not only a clutter breaker, but has been such a strong success story. How does it feel today? Akshay has such tremendous faith in not only your prowess as a musical force, but also your ability to suss out the right sound and music of today that hits every chart.